welcome back. And today we are going to talk about ombre and fading. Same, but...
Yeah, different names for the same end results, but we also have the different techniques.
It's very awesome techniques, actually.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and you can create the amazing look of the fading, of the gradient, of the colors, and be playful because it's quite important. We have lots of demos.
Should we see?
Of course. And this one is?
My work, actually.
Well, this is amazing, and it is a difficult technique.
Yeah, because there is a lot of color in it.
Absolutely. And this one?
It's Julia.
Oh yeah, of course, the Julia Goncharova multi-dimensional designs.
And my name is Henriette Svensson, and I'm from Denmark, and I'm a magnetic nail design ambassador.
And I'm Magda Gnivek, and I'm from UK. And before we show you all of the design, let's get started.
Ombre is a relatively new technique, right?
I wouldn't say as new, maybe a bit newer with the gel polish colors, but before we've done this with the acrylics and with gels, with the hard gels, so it's not really a new thing, but yeah, definitely something that you can play. And it's not easy if it's not done right.
But Magnetic have made a brush, so it's a little bit easier, actually.
Of course.
But we will see it in the demos.
We will see it with the demo, but Henriette, what is ombre actually?
Ombre is a technique where you fade the colors together, and you can fade multiple colors or just two. It's just a way of working with the gel polish.
Yeah, but I think what is important to say about the ombre or the fading, you cannot see demarcation.
No.
If you see the demarcation between the colors,
it's not
as nice. Yeah, so it's good to choose the right techniques.
Yeah, and the right colors.
Absolutely, one is better than our pop art collection.
Yeah,
let's see.
I'm a cool, cool breeze. You thought you were blinded by the bright lights, but it was just me. And I'm on a roll. They wanna shake things up, but we got it under control, yeah. They thought I was all shook up, but
I really love this commercial.
Yeah, I love this video and I love the colors. The colors are absolutely fantastic and
Very
brilliant
nice.
for ombre.
Did you know that we also could see all the commercials at our YouTube channel, Magnetic Nail Talk Live?
Absolutely, we can see all the videos that Magnetic Nail Design created, but also all the demos that were created by the Magnetic Nail Design trainers.
So you need to remember to subscribe our YouTube channel and press the button at notification.
Absolutely, and then you'll be able to see what the Magnetic Nail Design does.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, we have the demo, and that was from the photo. This is your demo.
Yeah, it's my demo.
All these multicolors of the gel polish and stuff. And as we mentioned, is not really easy technique.
No, not at all. And I actually use 4 colors. So you need to think that it's going from dark to more light. And you need to have the colors match each other. It doesn't fit if it's black and white and brown and
Yes, so it's not easy. So then the knowledge about the color wheel is quite important.
Yeah.
But you also use the specific brush.
Yeah, I use the Ombre brush from Magnetic. And actually, before I came to Magnetic, I hated Ombre actually, because I thought it was too difficult. But when I got the Ombre brush from Magnetic, everything got a playground for me.
Yeah.
So I really like to do the Ombre now. So
Yeah. So definitely, there are a few things that you need to look for. The colors. I would say definitely the color consistency if you play with the gel polish. So it's good to work with the one collection of the colors. It's easier. The knowledge about the color wheel and the perfect brush. But we have various techniques to use it. So it's not just right or wrong. So if you see that something is not right for you, try different technique, and for sure you'll make the ombre. Anyway, I'm just so curious to see your design.
Should we see?
Of course, it's a
Let's
rainbow
see.
ombre.
Hi everyone! Today I just want to show you how to do ombre with the ombre pencil. Here it is. I want to show you how to use more colors and make the most beautiful ombre. Let's start. Today we are going to use 4 colors, and I will show you which 4 colors it is. We are going to use Lady Violet, Cosmopolitan, Oops Orange, and Pineapple. And then we take a tip, and I will show you how to put on the colors. First color is Lady Violet, and it's very important that we are careful not getting too much gel polish on the nail, because otherwise it will be a totally mess. So just a small piece of color. Next color is Cosmopolitan. And here we also need to be careful, not too much color. Oh, I have too much on my brush. Just like this. And because we are going to mix it all together, it's okay to make a little mistake. Then we take Oops Orange. And also again, we need to be careful with the amount of color. So, whoop. And now you see, this is not good. So I will just take a wipe and I will remove this. Just like that. Yeah. And then we take Pineapple. And a small amount again. So now we have all 4 colors, and now it's time to do the ombre. I always have a little drop of base and top on my paper palette. And then I take my ombre brush, and I take some of the base and top and just float it in. And then it's very important that we make some small dabbing all the way down, but not too rough, because then it will be a mess. So very small and dabbing all the way down, like this. Wood, 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 wood. I will show you. So we dab, but only in the top of the color, just like this. And the first part down is not the best, and it takes some time and it takes some practice, but with time it will be perfect. Practice makes you perfect. So we just dab all the way down and drag some colors. You can see here there is a line where I have the colors with me. That is one thing I want to drag with me. So I just dab. Dab, 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 dab. All the way down. And now we are going to the yellow part. And sometimes if you feel you have too much color on your brush, you can wipe it off on the paper palette and put some more base and top on it. So now we have the first part here, and now I would like to go the other direction. And this I do back and forth until I'm satisfied. All the time. And I'm looking. Am I? Just like this. So we are tapping all the way up again. Tap, 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 tap. So, and then you continue doing back and forth until you're satisfied. But I need to tell you something. The most important thing to remember with this is the first layer of the ombre don't have to be perfect, because we will make another layer, and if that's not perfect, you can make another layer. But always try to keep on 2 layers. So when you are satisfied with the first layer, you will cure. So we will cure. I will take Lady Violet on again. And we need to remember one thing, not too much gel polish, because otherwise we cannot control it. And then we take Oops Orange. Just like this. And pineapple. And now it's time to do the ombre with the ombre brush once again. I just take some base and top on my ombre brush again. I just wipe it off. And then we do it again. So we dab all the way down. And it's gonna be more and more like ombre. But if you are good, you can see the colors are getting more visible. And that's why it's because we have used 2 layers now. And I just want to show you when I have done this. Something. So now we are at the bottom, and I will turn, and then we will go up. But I just want to show you this ombre is not good. So that's why we have to work with it. So we have to go up and down all the way to mix the colors together. Hope it makes sense for you. So now I turn it, and I just go up again. For every turn, the colors are getting more and more mixed together. And again, I need to say, practice makes perfect. So this is a technique we have to practice. Otherwise, it's very difficult to get it right. But what I love about the ombre technique is actually that you can mix the color and you just get a very cool nail art out of it. Yeah. And you need to work back and forth again and again and again. And I just want to tell you, when you are done, you can cure. So now I have been back and forth a couple of times, and I'm satisfied with the result. I have cured in the lamp and put on top coat. I use Supreme Finish because I like ombre designs shiny, but you can also use matte if you want. But here's the result. Just look how it is. I really liked it. I like how it's going from dark to light. Yeah. And now I want to show you some more designs and give you a little tip and trick. So here you see, here I have 3. I have used some other colors here, but here I have used 2 colors and I was not satisfied with the ombre thing I did. So you can always use glitter, mermaid glitter, or you can use chrome flakes or inlays to put on, and you will hidden the mistakes you have done in the ombre thing. That was some tip and tricks from me, and I hope this will help you do the ombre a little better. So, looking forward to see your designs. Bye!
One just brilliant, just amazing, and I love how beautiful you create this fade. And as I mentioned, it's not easy, but if you're looking for something a bit easier, you can just use 2 colors.
Yeah, you can use 2 colors. And if you make a mistake in your ombre, you can use glitter, chrome flakes, pigments, whatever,
Absolutely.
because it will hide the mistakes in
Yeah.
some point.
Yeah, but definitely, but we still have the one more ombre that is perfect and was nothing to hide, and but just with the 2 colors, and that was from Linda. And Linda is our educator in Netherlands, and she showed us how to do the purple ombre. Let's see it. Yeah, so she has the nail prepared, and this is either base or a power gel. It really doesn't matter. You
Yeah.
need something as a base under your gel polish color,
Yeah.
and there can be some product of your choice depending on the nail. And she uses some darker color on the beginning.
Yeah, maybe it's purple seduction. Or
Yeah, it is maybe, yeah, or darkest purple
Yeah.
or something, but it's really up to you what you would
And
choose.
she put it all down the way to the cuticle area.
Yeah, and this is 1/3 of the nail only.
Yeah. And it always is like that, you, with the darkest color, you have to make it a little smaller than the lightest color, because you are dragging the darkest color down to the brightest color, so it will,
Yeah, that
at
makes
that way,
sense.
yeah.
That makes sense, because you don't want to have the dark all over.
No.
And now she uses the same brush as you do.
yes, the
and,
ombre brush.
That's the ombre brush, and this is a really specific technique that she uses. So she keeps it relatively flat,
Yeah,
and just slightly touch the product, not really pulling, like touching the
No.
product to take it down and blend it nicely.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's really very cool. And now we can see what you meant about the dragging the whole.
Yes,
dark
and you
one
can
down.
see the dark color is getting, of course, more light, but it's in the start dark, so
Yeah.
you need to be up a little more with the dark
Absolutely.
color.
And yeah, she's done on the first layer, and we can see still like some marks
Yeah.
with the fading, but she's going to use the second layer to fix it. And it's definitely better to use 2 layers of
Yeah.
the gel polish and make sure everything is properly cured.
And you
Ins-
also need to remember that the first layer don't need to be correct, because you have a second layer that make it perfect.
Oh, of course, yeah,
Yeah.
you can correct. So you need to try your best.
Yeah.
But if something goes wrong, you can correct it. And
Yeah.
Linda will use exactly the same colors for the second layer, and she's applying them in exactly the same spot
Yeah.
as she's done the first one. And then she gives herself the space for
Yes.
the blending.
And it's very good way to do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you can see now the purple is the Lady Violet is more visible. So second layer gives us
And
this.
if you see now, you can not see if there is a mistake, because it's hidden behind the layer you make now. And if you saw when she used the brush, she's going from side to side and down. She's working all the way down of the nail.
Yeah, and now she turned the client's, the model finger, so she will be work slightly towards the cuticle. Make sure the blending is perfect, but you can see how gently she touches the color. Is just amazing. So
And
it's-
even though you think, okay, now I'm at the dark part, like Linda is now, it's important that you go all the way down, so you mix the color correctly.
Yeah, absolutely. And now this is something that she didn't cure the second layer yet. This is something that we said on the beginning about the importance of the perfect fade and perfect transition from one color to another. And she's now using slight touch just to fix the bits that are missing in the fading, because it needs to be perfect.
Yeah, it needs
Needs
to be perfect.
So
And
it's
in
just
this way, actually, the fading in the middle, she just make it perfect.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And now she's finishing with the top gel. You can see how smooth it is. Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
It's really easily done in a salon. You can make it in two colors, mix it technique. So absolutely fantastic. If you even two colors together from the same palette, absolutely beautiful.
Just beautiful.
Yeah,
Awesome.
the transition is just perfect. This
Yeah.
is what you're looking for, definitely with your blending technique.
Thank you, Linda. Very beautiful.
Absolutely, absolutely amazing, and I love the colors, love the fading.
Yeah.
They were just perfect. But as we said, with the perfection with the ombre, sometimes it's quite difficult,
Yeah.
especially if you have no technique, or maybe you just started with the ombre, you just first time pick up the brush, but you really want to try it.
So
Then
as
the
I'm-
good idea is just to use a bit different colors.
As I mentioned before,
Yeah.
it's a very good idea to use it like that.
And
Yeah.
we have the colors from the Witches Hour collection,
Oh.
which are a bit chromatic and a
Goosebumps.
bit of sparkly, and these are much easier to blend. So let's see the colors.
Awesome.
Yes, these
I
are
really-
absolutely amazing.
And I really love the colors. 4 of them have some sparkling in it, and 2 of them is without sparkling. And I like the combination.
Absolutely, absolutely, and you can use different techniques
Yeah.
for the ombre and different colors. And this is something that we have from Yulia Goncharova,
Yeah.
because she's not just creating simple fading. There's
No.
nothing simple about the Yulia, and she's super creative.
And she do some magic, actually.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's see next demo from Yulia Goncharova from Ukraine.
So she is using Power Gel Clear.
Yes, so now she creates the extension and just the base for her nail. So it will be a bit longer nail that she has now from the Easy Trainer. So first she creates the extension. Of course, you can do it with any product of your choice.
And she's using the Easy Trainer, and it's a very
Again.
nice way to practice.
Yeah. So now, after she done her tip and extension, she uses the liner gel gold.
It's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And just over it, of course, she cured this first, and now just over it, she applies the pure liner gel white.
Yeah. And she's using detail of 3 for that.
Yeah, just spreading it over in
Yeah.
a really thin layer.
Oh, now she's using the dotting tool.
Yeah, this is a super
So
cool
she had
technique.
not cured the liner gel white.
Absolutely not, and she just creating that relief look with the dotting tool. What's important to remember about this one, if you want to ever use it, every time you finish the line, just wipe your dotting tool. Otherwise, you will just create a mess.
And it's also a good idea to use the liner gel because it's thicker, so it will not float into each other afterwards.
Yeah. So after our relief is done and cured, she's using the pigment from the our Magic Pigments collection.
And it's brownish, I think.
Yeah, it is one of these, and she just pressing this product in with the pigment brush.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
and now, this is the brown,
Awesome.
transparent
Yeah.
gel polish, the glass gel
Glass
polish
gel
brown,
polish.
and she's covering the pigments. So the pigments need to be protected, and she chose the glass gel polish, which is super cool, gives a bit extra coloring.
Yeah, and you can look through it so you can see the dimension still.
Absolutely.
Actually, it looks like wood right now.
It is,
Yeah.
it is, just great. And then now she's finishing the nail. Of course, she's building the nail with the power gel. So like everything what was inside was more like an inlay.
Yeah, and now she's using the black is black gel
Yeah.
polish over. Awesome.
Yeah, this is great.
And she has just before that filed the nail into the shape.
Yeah, of course. You need to make sure your nail is finished, and then you can.
And
you
now
can
she's
apply.
using the ombre brush as everyone in the show have used.
Yeah, it is really popular for the gel polish, the ombre brush, and then with this brush, she just dragging the black is black down. So this technique is a bit different
Yeah.
because she doesn't mix two colors together.
No.
She just works with the one color and created this more transparent until she will have the black, gray, lighter gray, and then
Yeah.
zero.
And now
pigment.
she's using Supreme Finish over it.
Now, I think was the Supreme Finish or
Yeah.
True Color Top Gel. and
Oh
just-
yeah, maybe because it's the black gel polish. Then
Yeah.
it's, yeah.
And then she just
Oh, she buff.
yeah, and this is something that you want to do if you use the chrome pigments.
Yeah.
So if you use the extreme matte top gel, you will still have a bit sticky surface.
Yeah, and the
and then
pigment,
the pigment will get through
yeah.
it. If you want to use the chrome pigments, it's better to buff the surface.
Mm-hmm.
Then you make sure the pigment will stay only on the elements that you wanted. And this is what she does. She creates now the elements with the liner gel black.
Yeah, and she do some magic just in a few seconds. And
Absolutely.
it's gonna be awesome.
It's like extra jewels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's the pigment tool and the just classic mirror pigment, the Magic Chrome. And then she just pressing the product into the cured liner gel to create this silver mirror look.
Yeah. I
This is
really
just
love
great.
it. And now she's using True Colored Top Gel again.
Yeah, just to finish. Oh, this is just
Oh,
amazing. It's like
awesome.
flames.
Yeah, it looked like it burning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely flame.
This
look.
one could also be something for Halloween, actually.
That's it. Could
Or
be
every time of
any
the
season.
year.
It looks like a dragon nail.
Mhm.
Absolutely love it.
Thank you, Julia.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thank you, Julia. But we have another amazing trainer from Ukraine,
Yes.
Katarina Gonchar.
And
And
she's
she-
going
yeah.
to use the pastel blushes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So, as we mentioned, lots of techniques that you can use, and you don't have to use the gel polish colors only. You
No.
can also use our building base.
Yeah. you
Yeah,
can.
and that's the blushes pastels with the color. But let's see what Katarina prepared for us. Okay, so Katya started with the Power Gel White,
Yeah.
and she's going to prepare the extension with the Power Gel White.
And
uh,
she's using the high-tech form, which
yeah.
I love.
absolutely. So there's a reason why she uses white, not any other color from the power gel, because she already have the white background.
Yeah.
So then when she's going to use the blushes, pastels, her color will really pops out.
Yeah,
So it's a
exactly.
really smart way of starting to work.
And she is using a certain kind of top base coat,
Yeah,
to make the chrome flakes sticker.
yeah, absolutely. So she applied the chameleon flakes, and after that she's now started with the blush bubbly, and this is the pinky look, and you can see
Now
she's
she's
blending this.
blending with the ombre
Absolutely.
tool once again.
So the ombre brush is not only for colors, but also can be used on blushes.
Yeah, and it's nice. And I really love the ombre tool because you can use it for blush, gel polish, glass gel polish. You may
Of course, of
name
course.
it.
But yeah, and
Now
next
it's
one,
peachy gel
Yes, she
polish.
uses the peachy, and you probably notice how easy, compared to the gel polish, blushes blend. Absolutely fantastic. You can
Do
still
you think
see.
she cures between the gel polish?
Oh, for sure she cured.
Yeah.
For sure she cured that. You can see she can work over the layers.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you can blend all of them together.
Yeah,
at
like
once.
I did with the
Yeah.
4 colors. Yeah. But this is also a more certain way to do it. If you're not so insecure to how you do the ombre, then cure between every layer. But if you do it with the gel polish like I did, it's not working that much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely
But
agree.
because it's the pastel colors, you can do it because they are so similar to each other.
Yeah, similar to the color in the color palette, similar in the way of working.
Yeah, and
Uh,
she also used lemon
Yeah.
and minty.
Yes, so that's
Minty.
sunny, minty, and now the last one is a berry. So she
Yeah.
still followed the color wheel.
Mhm.
She still followed the rainbow look, and it's really similar to the one that you've done. This is just with the pastels and the sparkles, and she just used a different product for it.
And now it's supreme finish, I think. And just look at the rainbow ombre she just did.
Just absolutely fantastic and
It looks like it's in the sky, shining at you with the glitter behind.
beautiful, beautiful. Looks like a unicorn.
Yeah.
A unicorn rainbow, just beautiful. Katerina, thank you so much, and thank you for showing us the blushes pastels that you can use them for ombre. This
That
is
was
a really
so
cool
awesome.
tip. Really cool
Yeah.
tip, especially if you're rushing up in a salon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are almost at the end.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
end of this show, but we
The
have
end of
one
the
more.
show. Yeah, of course. Thank you. And next week it will be all about stiletto.
Yes, and you'll be there with
Yeah.
Deborah.
Yeah.
So let's see the nails that you're going to talk about.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
This
Awesome.
is cool. This is so cool. And this
And
one,
that
and
is
this one
this
is
for
mine.
yours.
Yeah, I've created this demo for the show, so yeah, nice and neonish.
Very cool.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll be definitely watching.
Yeah.
Definitely watching.
Definitely. And if you are not watching because you are doing something else,
Yeah,
you can go on a YouTube channel
absolutely.
and look it out. It's called Magnetic Nail Talk. And remember to put on notification so you
Yeah,
can see.
Definitely, you can see everything that Magnetic Nail Design and Nail Talk Live does on the YouTube channel. You can
Yeah.
catch up with the old episode and the new ones as well. But we have the one thing to show you before we say goodbye, and this is absolutely our core product.
Yeah. Seduction.
Seduction manicure line, the most luxurious ever, that we're waiting for it for quite a long time.
And it
But
has an amazing smell.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
it's
But it's
so-
a lot of, and I think we need to have an episode in the next season about this seduction, because I don't think everyone knows that is so
That
amazing.
would be an awesome idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to talk to the bosses about
Yeah.
this. But before the seduction, we just wanted to say, see you next time
See you next
in Nail
time.
Talk Live.
Nail Talk Live. Bye.